So, guys, after 9 months of not being around and not giving two hoots about this particular project, I thought I would check in because the last time we checked, there was some controversy and some craziness going on. So, I thought I'd come back and have a bit of a look. I've had to open up this website on Internet Explorer. I've never had to do that before. I can't even open it on my normal browsers before. Like I can't open it on Firefox, can't open it on Chrome. I have to do it on Internet Explorer. Why? I don't know. Something's going on there, but maybe some of the programs I've got is just blocking it because it just knows it must be tagged. Either way, coming back to the old Dagcoin uh, addresses here. There's a few changes that's happened. Um, Now there's no sliding bar anymore, which gives you this cost estimation of how much the coin might be worth if you increase your merchants and you increase your users. That's just disappeared from this entire thing, completely gone. It looks somewhat the same. Looking at the news and blogs, it hasn't been updated since 28th of September 2022, which was pretty much 14 months ago. So there's nothing happening at all. There's just pretty much just it's just floating here, not changing at all. Someone's probably just simply paid a little bit of money to keep the lights on, but that's about it. Nothing's actually functioning at all. Um, I'm not too sure if the wallet's any different or not. I haven't yet downloaded it. I might give that a try if I pique my interest. Um, the Dagcoin Explorer still looks boring as. It still just sort of sits there. It doesn't do much. And, whenever I click on some of the transactions, there's about like 10 in a row, which are all split seconds behind each other. So there's no doubt that, every single time someone actually does do one transaction, about 10, bogey or bot transactions follow behind just to push it and lock it in place. So there's no doubt I'm convinced that one out of every 10 transactions which happens on this is real. The other 10 transactions or 9 transactions are just simply just things to bump the chain along. And I was trying to search for the Dagcoin price, and I couldn't find it. So I decided to go back into my archives and find out what the original website was, and it was dagcoinprice.com. Now, this was the one which I used to have a bit of a chuckle with because it seemed to fall. It was a little bit out of date every single time I logged on. Sometimes it was September, and the last time they'd updated was May. I was like, well, what the hell is going on? What's going on with the price here? At the moment, it seems the website's still paid for, but it's under maintenance. So they basically just gotten rid of that whole idea of putting on that rather strange chart, which never had any detail, and it always went up. It always went up, 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 and it never went down. What I did find searching around, and I actually thought this might have been the DAG Constellation price, but no, I'm actually wrong. So there actually is Dagcoin, which is on a day trading website now. So I believe since August this year, August 2023, it's been on one particular exchange. I already voted bad here. That's hilarious. But look at that, 67%. Sorry, get distracted. But the L Bank, never heard of them before. Never heard of them before. But they seem to have listed DAG so that people can actually day trade it. So I'm hoping this means that most of the people who were sort of trapped in it can now at least do a little bit of changing of what they want to do. You can sort of transfer it a little bit. Now, when it was the price of 67 cents, I bought $5 worth for a total cost of about 3 cents per DAG coin, which was significantly under cost in comparison to how much the DAG coin was listed as. And at the moment, DAG coin on this particular exchange is trading for 1/3 of 1 cent, and 1 American cent, I believe that is. 1/3 of an American cent, or a penny. So its price collapse has certainly gone to it's gone to extremes. So it must have, looks like when it was listed, it was at point 0.4 of a cent, and now it is all the way down to 0.3 of a cent. So it has lost about 25% of its value just in that one, what we call that, about 2-3 months period, probably about 3 months. And looking at the volume here, only about 24-hour volume, $200,000 worth of trading volume is actually happening. So it would no doubt be relieving for some people to be able to go out there and finally trade it on a real market. But it's a significant price decrease from the original 69 cents that was listed as. I might even double check what it actually has. So here you go. So there's actually, here we go. So this is actually like the actual market that's clicking over. Looks like the order book here. There's a few orders on the upper and lower side, but they're not moving very quickly. They're not moving very quickly at all. Look, it's good news that they can finally trade it, but I mean, yeah, its price reduction is just massive. It's rather it'd be disappointing if you had these coins and overnight you've lost 100% of your value, pretty much like 99% of your value. So yeah, this is where it's at. It's finally listed on something. It's trading for 1/100th of the original price. The website's just gone dead. The Explorer doesn't look like it's really ticking over very much at all. It's just quite slow, and the original price is finished. They're not going to maintain it. So there you go. I think it's thoroughly dead now. Thanks.